Hey guys, I am Kyle, and in today's video I am going to show you a Mailchimp automation email sequence tutorial for beginners. Alright, so now here we are in Mailchimp, and before we get started with the automation, it is very important that you upgrade your plan by clicking here at the left side at the bottom. Right here you can see all the plans right here. It is very important that you have a paid plan, because if you don't have one, then you can't use the automation feature, or you can't activate your automations that you have created here in Mailchimp. Yes, you can create automations, but you cannot activate them or use them. So I recommend that you go for standard right here, since it is only a $3 difference from essentials, and you would have a lot more of journey points that you can use. This is basically the automation right here, so you can have up to 200 automations, and compared to the essentials, which is only 4, compared to the difference of their price and difference of their journey points right here. So I think it's really worth it right here, and you also have some bonus other functions right here aside from automations if you go for the standard one. So now that you know about that, let's close this and let's get into automations right away. So right here in the automations, click on this one and go here into the overview, and from here you can see your recent journeys, your popular pre-built journeys, or your templates right here, and your support and so on right here. So from here, since we will be discussing about the automation sequence, so let's just go and create an automation right away. So let's go here into the templates right here, but you can also build from scratch if you want to. But in this tutorial, we'll be going for a template right here. So let's say we want to welcome new contacts. So this is for your new customers. If you want to send them a welcome email, then this is the one for you. And this is what we'll be choosing, but you have some other things that you can also do. So you can find new contacts with Facebook lead ads, recover lost customers, so you will be sending an email to them so that you can win them back and they can purchase to your shop and so on right here, or create repeat customers and so on. But in this tutorial, we'll be going for welcome new contacts. So click on that right here. So now that we are here, and then as you can see, this is basically the workflow of the automation of the automation sequence. So this is basically it for the welcome new contacts template. And then from here, as you can see, all the templates would need a paid Mailchimp plan right here, and of course you need an audience. So these are the basic needs that you need in order for you to use this template right here. And now, as you can see, you can now click on this button, use this journey right here, and click on continue right here. And then as you can see right here, we now have this right here. So this is the template, and as you can see right here, this is our starting point. And then as you can see, we have another button right here, says add starting point. So you can have as much as you want. So when you are building from scratch, this is what you will see, and you can just click here, and then you can build a new starting point, and you can just basically build this again right here. And as you can see here in the welcome new contacts template, it is very simple right here. All that is happening is when someone signs up, then they would automatically send or receive an email from our Mailchimp automation right here, which will be creating an email. So now let's click on this button right here. So as you can see right here, when you click on this one, you would be able to import contacts right here depending on your starting point. So for example, you want to change your starting point or your trigger. For example, your trigger would be maybe when here in the contact activity section, let's say when someone is maybe actually let's just go for others. Let's see if there are better options that we have right here. So so let's just go for this one right here. So when someone is manually added to the workflow, this one right here, and as you can see, this would be the instructions. This is different from when we are just going for a sign up one for the starting point. I can click on save starting point, and then as you can see, it would now be different right here. So now when the contact is added manually, they would automatically get an email. So we can click here, create an email right here. From here, we can click on select a template first, and then from here we can make our email template right here, or you can select your email template depending on if you have some saved templates right here. So for example, I have mine right here. I have some welcome emails that I have worked on previously, and you can also have recently sent emails, draft emails, or you can even code your own right here. But in this case, we will just be going for the save templates. But remember that you can always, if you don't have any save templates, you can always make a new email template right here by using the templates right here on the Mailchimp templates right here. So let's just go for save templates, and then we'll just go and pick this one right here. Click on apply, my welcome email right there. And then from here, we're just gonna go and save right here right away. I'm not gonna be discussing on how you can design this and so on, since we're just talking about the automation sequence. Right here, it is now currently loading. And then as you can see now, it would be sending this one when I click right here again. And then you can now see the email that I will be sending right here. And I can modify the settings of the sender of how I will send it. The sender right here, click on this one, and then you can modify the email address, the name, or even the field right here on your email. And then you can also change the subject. You can schedule it. So here in the scheduling, you can choose for every day right here, or you can just choose some specific days of the week right here. And you can also, what time of the day should your email be sent. Then you can also send a time right here, set a time, and then you can choose for a time right here depending on what you want. And yeah, that is basically it for this one. I'm just gonna click on save. And then right here in the tracking, you don't really need to do this, or maybe just leave it alone since this is just a beginner tutorial. And you can also rename your email right here. So for example, you want something to, so that you would be able to distinguish this from the other email. So welcome number 2, like just that, and then click on save, and then close it. And then yeah, that is basically it for the welcome email. This is basically the workflow. But if you want to add something, for example, you are starting from scratch, then you would want to, let's just go here and click on this one. Let's say your trigger would be when someone's birthday right there. And then you would be, let's say, days before birth date. So you can do this. So this is basically when someone's birthday, so that they won't be able to avail the promo that you will be sending. Just like, for example, they created an account right here and their birthday is tomorrow. So if you have set this for 30 days, they won't be able to this trigger won't be activated because you have set the days before date to 30. So at least 30 days before they would be having their birthday, then they will be qualified for this one right here. And click on save starting point right there. And then as you can see, it would be now like this. So it would be connected. So you have a lot of triggers right here, but let's just delete this right here. Just remove, delete starting point right there. And let's just replace this with this one. And then you'd be sending an email, maybe a happy birthday email, just like that. And after that, you want to send another one, or you want to make another action right here. So you have here, you have your rules, you have the if else, percentage split, you have your wait for trigger, and so on. And of course, you have, let's say we want a time delay right here. So let's just say for a day, or maybe 3 hours right there. So right there. So this is basically the purpose of that. So what would happen is that when this email is sent, the Mailchimp bot will wait for 3 hours before sending, or before activating the next action that we will send, that we will set right here. So let's say we want maybe we can go for a tag right here. So we can go for a tag right here. So we will be tagging this customer as a birthday celebrated, maybe something like that. This is just one example right there, and just like that. And maybe the action is add them to the tag right there, and click on save. And now after that, so this would mean that after the email is sent right here, it would wait for 3 hours, and then after that, it would add that person into the tag of birthday celebrated, and so on. So yeah, that is basically the basics on how you can use the automation sequence right here. You can just feel free to explore the rules, the actions, and so on. I will not be going through each one of them because it would take a lot of time. So I suggest that you just explore them. Anyways, the functions here are very direct to the point. It is very easy to understand. All you have to do is just take time to explore them right here. And yeah, these are your actions right here. And remember that these here are your triggers or your starting points, and so on. If you want to have more than one starting point, then you can always do this right here. You can add a starting point number 2, and you can say for maybe send an email right there. And then let's just go for that, save starting email, and then you will have this right here. So this would mean that all of this would need to be completed, or this condition should be met in order for this to be activated right here. And the next one is we're gonna send a test email. So let's go send a test email so that we would see what the email would look like right here. And let's just save that, send test email right there. And now it is sent. Now let's go back right here and let's just reset this, refresh, and let's see if it has now been sent. Right here, refresh again. Right there, as you can see, now we have the test email right here, and then as you can see, this is the test email that we have currently received from the test email. So you can also do this if you want to test your automation, if it is sending the right email or so on. And then lastly, as you can see, I would need to upgrade in order for me to continue. So if you are planning on using your automations right here, then you would need to upgrade your plan to the paid plan so that you'd be able to activate your automation. So that is basically it for this video. I hope this video helped you out. Thank you for watching.